Hey guys, Miss Brooklyn here. Welcome back to my channel, Miss Brooklyn's Journey. In today's video, I'm going to take you through everything I ate today. I am back on track in keto, and you guys really seem to love these videos and keep asking me to keep posting because you need the inspiration just as much as I do. So in today's video, I'm going to show you everything I ate. You guys know I eat 2 meals a day. Keep it simple. This is what I do. I intermittent fast. So let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so I just want to take the moment out to let you guys know I hear you all when you're telling me you want more information on keto, how to enter a ketogenic lifestyle, and how to maintain it. I hear you guys. I have the perfect app for you guys. It is the Keto Diet App. And when I tell you guys, you are going to love this app. It is amazing. It has valuable keto insights and recommendation, educational materials about keto and meal planning, and automatic nutrition and net carb calculator. So for all of you that do not know how to count macros and things of that sort, this is your app, okay? And what I really like about this app is that it has a cool feature where you don't have to type in all your ingredients like some of the other apps, where all you have to do is say, "Hey, keto," and the voice recognition technology will let you say everything to it, and it'll type it in for you, honey, and it'll calculate your macros for you. How about that? How about them apples? App also teaches you about intermittent fasting, and it has a bunch of dope recipes. Like literally, if you do not know what to eat or cook on keto, this app got you covered. If you're plant-based, vegetarian, if you only eat specific things, this app has you covered with full-blown recipes, okay? It's so easy to use. The Keto Diet app is going to be your best friend, especially if you are new to a ketogenic lifestyle. Of course, I teamed up with the Keto Diet app to bring this deal to you guys. My subscribers get the Keto Diet app for 50% off for the entire year. That means you're only purchasing this app for $25 and you have it for the entire year. Okay? Do you hear me? One whole year, you have your own personal keto diet coach and keto diet mentor right in your phone. Click the link down below to download the app for free and use it with some limitations for free. But if you want the full use of this app, it's $25 for my subscriber for the whole entire year. Okay. The link will be down below in my description box. So make sure you check it out. This is for you guys. I see the comments. I hear you guys all the time. The Keto Diet app got you. And I'm so happy I was able to partner with them and bring this to you guys so that it can help you on your journey. Before we jump into what I ate today, I just wanted to come in and show you guys major love. And I wanted to let you guys know that I am alive, I'm well, and I'm very happy. And I'm doing really good. I know you guys haven't really physically seen me on camera lately, but I just wanted to show you guys. If you're not following me on social media or Snapchat and stuff like that, you don't really get to see me. But I'm happy, I'm well, I'm doing really good, guys. I just want to thank you all that continue to watch and show love and support. And as you can see, I'm looking really good. I promise you guys I'm doing a full update video soon. I'm just happy in my skin. I'm really just going through a transition in life right now, and everything is just, coming together for the better. And I have my ups and my downs, but you guys know I'm a fighter. I'm always going to be a fighter. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm happy and I'm well. And this was on the day that I filmed this video for you guys. So yeah, let's jump right into the video. So guys, I'm going to make some egg frittatas in my air fryer. I haven't had this in such a long time. And so I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood for this. But I'm going to make 2 variations because one is going to be for my mother. And in a nonstick pan, I'm just adding some avocado oil. I'm going to add some tomatoes to this. Everything is already weighed and measured. I'm going to add some diced bell peppers. So if you are plant-based, if you are vegetarian, you can follow along up until a certain point. I'm adding some diced red onions, and I'm just going to give it a quick saute for approximately 60 seconds. I do not want to overcook anything, so 60 seconds will suffice. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some shrimp. Now, primarily, my mother is vegetarian and sometimes plant-based. Primarily, she follows an anti-inflammatory diet, but there are times I allow her to have some wild-caught seafood. Today is one of the occasions, so I added a couple of shrimps in there, just 4. I'm going to season it with some onion, salt, garlic powder, black pepper, a little bit of sea salt, boom, just a pinch, a little bit, like so. Now, for me, this is perfectly fine because this is going into the air fryer, so we don't need to cook it any further than that because it's going to cook in the air fryer. Now, you want to get a small aluminum pan that can fit in your air fryer, Add a little bit of non-stick olive oil spray to it. And this is 2 eggs right here. Eggs is the only dairy my mother consumes. The only dairy she consumes is eggs. And I'm going to season the eggs with a little bit of salt, pepper, black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Same thing we added to the veggies, we're going to add to the eggs, because you want to season every layer of your dish. And it's just a little bit, not too much. Don't go overboard. And then we're just going to add our filling right into it like so. And so that is the first variation. I'm going to put this in my air fryer at 370 for 13 minutes. So now let's move on to mine. For mine, same thing goes, but I'm going to add some Italian sausage to the pan and saute the Italian sausage into my liking. I want to get it a little brown and start to caramelize and char a little bit like so. Then I'm going to add my bell peppers. Again, everything was already weighed out and things of that sort. My red onions, like so, boom, just like we did in the first time. The tomatoes as well. I only have a little bit of tomatoes because I don't like to eat too much tomatoes, especially while on a ketogenic diet. Okay, next I'm going to add my shrimp. I added about 5 pieces of shrimp for me. So boom, there you go. Same thing like the last dish. Onion, salt, a little bit of garlic powder, salt, black pepper, all of that. You want to add it to your dish. And this is to taste. I don't want anybody to think that there has to be a specific measurement. Now I'm going to add 3 eggs for me into my pan, and I seasoned it like so. I'm going to get it well combined just like so. Again, season every layer of the dish, and then I'm going to bake it in my air fryer. Again, 370 for about 13 minutes. But before I do that, I am going to top mine with a little bit of cheese, just a tiny bit of cheese. And the cheese I'm using is my cheddar and Gruyere mixed cheese that I get from Trader Joe's. It's literally a blend of cheddar and Gruyere. It tastes so good. It's so creamy. It melts nice. I love this cheese. And I'm only adding a little bit to it because I don't consume that much dairy anymore at all. And so when it's done, it looks like this. So good. So good. Like, I promise you, I could eat this every day. I had mine with a half of an avocado to incorporate more fat in my diet. And yes, that is what I broke my fast with, because you guys know, it probably was like 3-4 o'clock this day. Yeah. Yep. 3-4 o'clock, and this is after I worked out at the park. If you guys want a video of me just walking the track at the park and working out, let me know. So later on, I had a little bit of iced coffee. I want to get more fat in. I show you guys how I make my coffee all the time. This is a Fat Bomb mocha iced coffee that I make. I'll link it in the iCard above if you're interested and want to know how I make my iced coffee. It's so good, like Starbucks quality good, I promise. Next, I'm going to prep dinner. So I seasoned my chicken in the morning, actually. But, you know, editing, you want to see it all at once. Anyway, I washed and cleaned my chicken drums. I have about 5 drums here. And to a bowl, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of salted butter that is room temperature, 1 full chicken bouillon, okay? 1 full chicken bouillon cube, and about 5 cloves of garlic, really minced really well. And then I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of avocado oil to this. All right, so we have 2 tablespoons of salted room temperature butter. Okay, 1 chicken bouillon cube, 1.5 tablespoons of avocado oil, and fresh cracked black pepper. I used 1 tablespoon of it, 1 full tablespoon of fresh cracked black pepper. You're going to use 1 tablespoon of garlic, granulated garlic. And don't ask why. It's just 2 different flavorings from the fresh and the granulated. I added 1 tablespoon of onion salt and 1 tablespoon of the Louisiana Cajun seasoning. I love this stuff in my food. And then I'm going to add 1 full tablespoon of the chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's so good. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the red cayenne pepper. Now, if you don't like too much heat, don't add the cayenne pepper. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of herbes de Provence. I'm going to juice the juice of 1 full lemon and then add the zest to it. Okay, so it's 1 full lemon and the zest to it, like so. You want to make sure you get it all in there. And yeah, just give that a good mix. You want to make sure that you crush your chicken bouillon cube or your Maggi cube. Crush it before you give it a full mix. This is the marinade that we are going to put on our chicken. Doesn't that look amazing? It's so good. I promise you guys, make this marinade. You're going to enjoy it. I have several different ways that I make chicken like this. So yeah, pour it onto your chicken, and then you want to marinate this for approximately, listen, the best is really overnight. I'm not going to lie to you. The best is overnight, but You can do about 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours, 8 hours if you can, you know, if you have that type of time. And also an hour works too. But the longer you let it marinate, the better this chicken tastes. So I'm just going to wrap it up with saran wrap and put it in the fridge. Before you cook it, you have to let it come to room temperature. You cannot just put it in the oven straight out of the fridge. So prior to cooking it, let it sit on your counter and let it come up to room temperature, then bake it. But it's going to go in a 400-degree oven, okay? I'm going to bake it for 400-degree oven. You definitely want to spray your pan with olive oil or cooking spray, because you don't want it to like stick or anything like that. And what I did was added a little bit of water to the remaining marinade so I can have more of the liquids in there, because we want to make like a sauce. So I covered it for again, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees, and it's going to go into a 400-degree oven covered with foil paper for approximately 15 minutes. After the first 15-minute mark, you're going to take the foil paper off and you're going to let it cook for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, this is what you have. After that, you're going to add a 1/4 cup or to a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream to this, and you're going to put it back into the oven for approximately 10 minutes. I promise you, it's so good. Well, it wasn't really 10 minutes. I'm lying. I'm not gonna lie. It was like another 5 minutes, but I added my onions and peppers. So, again, I'm just adding the heavy whipping cream to it, and I'm gonna add my onions and peppers, and I'm gonna put it back into the oven for approximately 5 minutes to finish cooking down and letting the gravy, if you will, or the sauce, if you will, thicken up a little bit with the heavy whipping cream. But this is so good. Oh my gosh, this chicken came out so bomb. Like, roasted chicken be fire sometimes. You ever just crave roasted chicken? I love this recipe. I hope you guys try it out. Let me know how you like it. And of course, it has amazing healthy fat content for those of you that are following a ketogenic lifestyle. You are going to love this. But let me show you what I made it with. I made it with some cauliflower mash. I have not had cauliflower mash in such a long time. And I showed you guys how I make my cauliflower mash before, but I kind of revamped my recipe for a better consistency. So into a hot pan, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of salted butter. It doesn't have to be room temperature. It's going to melt anyway. And then you're going to add garlic and onions. I added a 1/4 cup of onions that was diced and about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic that was nicely minced. I like a lot of garlic. If you don't like a lot of garlic, don't use a lot of garlic. To that, when my onions and garlic get translucent, I then add 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds. This is hemp heart seeds that I added to this, and it's going to give it a nicer texture and consistency. So don't skip the step. I mean, you can skip the step if you want. Like my previous recipe didn't have this, but I find that the hemp hearts does a better, I don't know. It's just better. More body. I'm going to add half of a chicken bouillon to this. If you are vegetarian, please use a vegetable bouillon if you are vegetarian. So there you go. I'm going to add black pepper, onion, salt, and a little bit of the Cajun seasoning because I like it in my cauliflower mash. Like so. And I added a teaspoon, just a teaspoon, because I was not making a big amount. So for me, a half a chicken bouillon, a little and a teaspoon of onion, salt, garlic powder, and all of that, and black pepper was good for me because I'm not making a big amount. I'm going to saute this down and cook it down for approximately 3 minutes, and then I'm going to add half a cup of heavy whipping cream to this mixture. And I'm going to let this cook down for another 3 minutes before I add my steamed cauliflower to the mix. But before you add your cauliflower, you definitely want to taste for seasoning. For me, it was perfect. Okay, I didn't need nothing. My steamed cauliflower, I'm going to add it right to the mix and start mashing. You just want to mash up, mash up. That's all you want to do. Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. And as you can see, look at the texture and consistency of this full mashed potatoes, this cauliflower mash. Like, oh wait, hello veins. Shout out to my veins. Hello, vein check. Hello, y'all see that vein check? Vein check. Where your veins at? Where your veins at? Sis got veins now, honey. Now let me stop. I got excited. Vein check. Look at the texture. Look at the consistency. It looks really good. You can stop here. But for me, I don't like the grittiness of cauliflower too much. So I only take half of my mixture and I run it through my blender. Just like I blitz it for a couple of seconds in my blender. and add it back. I'm gonna add a quarter cup of cheddar cheese and a quarter cup of the cheddar Gruyere mix, like so. And yeah, that's it. That's how I make my cauliflower mash now. Again, you do not have to blend it after you mash it. That's just my preference. Like, I make it more like a puree. That's just me. You don't have to do what I do. But boom, look at that right there, baby, baby. And then it gets thicker as it starts to coagulate and set. So yeah. Perfect, perfect. And yeah, that was everything I ate today. I'm sorry I didn't plate it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you got ideas on how to stay on track with your eating, and everything was informative. Don't forget down below in the description box to download the My Keto Diet app. Down below in the description box, like I said, my subscribers get it for $25 for the whole entire year. Okay, you can use it, you can download it and use it free, but it is a very limited version of it. So I suggest you get the full version. All right, guys, if you like this video, please thumbs it up. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.